Just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I think something is happening.
Hello and welcome back to we are the Death Theater players that are doing ourselves a bit of a run of Earth Defense Force 5. For those of you not familiar with this game, that's part of the reason we're doing this. I am Chris Jabberwock. I'm joined by my pal Geigen22, and we have ourselves Castle Rook on commentary duties. So,
AKA, I am the conscientious observer.
Conscientious is maybe being a little nice about it, but at the very least, he'll be rooting us on and yelling at the giant insects that are in play.
Okay, after that comment, Chris, I'm rooting for the bugs.
So we're gonna be doing something kind of different here. Usually, we like to do like a full game, but just to show you, Earth Defense Force 5, if you're not familiar, is a very arcade-style action game, and there's a lot of fucking levels in this game. So
111 to be exact.
Yes.
Name them all, please.
No.
Beanie.
If you
It took
can,
us,
I will.
like 30 hours.
Yeah, I think it was like 30 hours for us to play this together in multiplayer about a year ago. But so what we decided is that we love this game. We feel it's it's a great cult classic, but not enough people know about it. So we wanted to sort of highlight some of the stuff we like about it. While as those of you that are in the know will notice, our characters have kind of higher level gear, so things are gonna get fun. So we're just gonna do a couple episodes, just do some levels, and we're just gonna have ourselves a good time. So just settle in. And if you like giant monster movies and Starship Troopers, you're gonna have a good time, I think.
Prepare for bugs.
Prepare for bugs. On that note, Rick, Geigen22, my buddy, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I have now prepared myself, and you have prepared yourself, and hopefully we'll see how things go. Oh, I love this. These loading screens are great. I love the pilot seats are not for everyone. One where you have the wing diver and the fencer that are just having a conversation, just talking about life, having a deep.
I want to drive the tank.
Yeah, this I can't drive the tank just because my suit's too big.
There's the exit. They found us.
So this is mission 2 of
Yep.
this game.
What's going on?
Oh God! Wow, you used the sprite ball right away.
Yes, so
That's a
I'm
lot of
playing the
bugs.
air raider that can call in airstrikes.
Yama's melting.
And primarily, I like to use the Wing Diver class, which is a more kind of group attack. Aerial, lightweight. But I'm going to be using the Ranger for now, just to kind of show what sort of the basic Starship Troopers style combat feels like at the low levels.
Troops are in combat. We should back them up. Follow me.
So, yeah. But as you can see,
Please
there's a lot
also
of.
pay attention.
Medicine later.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say there's a lot of chaos right out the gate.
Revenge. Everything all
Yes. And please pay attention to the lovely dialogue in this game.
Yes.
So good.
Someone contact the headquarters. Response is spotted. There are monsters everywhere. It was safer underground. We should have stayed down there.
Apparently, we are joined by Grunkle Stan.
Crap. Can't believe that the powered exoskeleton can't be activated in such a crucial moment.
Oh, boom.
Uh,
A little late on that, but that's okay.
Rick, did you just commit a war crime?
Possibly.
It's only a war crime if people find out about it.
Oh!
Ah, it's acid! It's bloody acid!
Oh, acidy. Yeah, it is.
Don't be afraid. Our combat suits are acid resistant.
Don't let it get to
I just realized we didn't even explain what the plot of this game is. Does anyone care?
Nope.
There's a plot?
Oh, there actually is a very big plot.
Aliens invade the Earth and you have to stop them.
Yep.
And they're using giant bugs as their army.
Anyone capable of moving must fight.
Correct.
Attack.
Okay, I think that time is. Oh, that time
Wanna
is
back
good.
off.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, yikes. Alrighty then.
One of them just yeeted itself at you.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was that's got me going for a second there. So basically, if you like Starship Troopers, if you liked movies like them and a lot of like the kind of nature run amok films of the 1950s, you know, giant spiders, giant ants, giant whatever, this is a game for you, especially if you like kind of very arcadey, action-packed sort of stuff. No, you're fine actually, because I need these guys that are trying to. Oh, never mind. I think you just killed me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I was on the wrong weapon. Oh god. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad. This is gonna be.
That is about to get really bad. Oh no. Oh wow. I just saw you did just get it. Okay.
Oh god.
So yeah, so you're using the limpet as your primary, right? To fire
correct.
So those are remote detonated charges that you attach to it, and then And me, I'm rocking a semi-automatic shotgun, the Slaughter E23, and the splash grenade. The splash grenade has a long time to go.
Up.
Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes to I think 10 seconds to blow up. Oh, your mech's here, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
This is a special news.
This might not go so well for us. I don't have my thing because I accidentally used it.
And this time, the UFOs aren't just moving flashes of light caught on. According to eyewitnesses, they saw flying objects made of metal. For now, the identity of these objects remains unclear.
All right. Well, I have my mech at least.
Coming from
That'll be
it
good.
is speculated that there are multiple UFOs flying in
Yeah, I have my mech. That's all I care about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it did take a. Let's see how it's looking. Wise. Oh, it's.
Is it fine?
All right. Yeah. Can I kill him?
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to just go get this weapon over here. There's two weapons over here. I'm going to try to pick these up. So basically, I mean, for those not in the EDF know, a lot of the point of this game is to play the game, you know, play a level multiple times and go back on harder difficulties to unlock many weapons for each class.
I want to know the enemy's coordinates. Civilian, can you tell me?
Damn.
This is my mech
Oh.
wreaking havoc.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the audience a view here.
If you can get past all the ant guts.
If I can, yeah.
And fire! Oh, this mech is crazy.
Oh my god. I forgot that one of your launchers is like a spreader that fires off like a whole bunch of rockets at once.
Oh yeah, and we just demolished this way.
And that's pretty much it, right?
That is it. Alright, let's grab crap.
As much as we can. I got a few weapons. I got some armor. We've been doing a lot of
cool.
level grind runs, so we'll be getting a little more talkative about what's going on in the next portion. But wow, that was pretty successful. All right.
Yes, even without the bombing run at the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so volatile napalm, etc. Okay.
So just maybe tell people what the classes are.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
just what their roles are.
Sure.
You'll have to show them on your side there.
Sure. Okay, so the main class that I was doing there is what's called the Ranger. So the Ranger is essentially mobile infantry. So for weaponry, you get assault rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles, rocket launchers. So that's the main Ranger class. They also have support equipment. A new thing that EDF5 does over the older games like 4.1 and 2025 is that you also, as a Ranger, can now summon in, you can call in bikes or helicopters or tanks that you can pilot. And the Ranger class and the Air Raider class can pilot stuff, and the Wing Diver and Fencer cannot. Speaking of the Wing Diver, which is what I'll be changing to now, so she mostly uses energy weapons. So there's like the short-range kinetic weapons, mid-range energy weapons, pulse weapons. The thing that's really lovely with the Wing Diver character is that as a ranged weapon, you get these plasma cannons. These are basically mini nuke launchers. So not only do they look cool, but they fire these gigantic bombs and gigantic explosions that just... It looks really good. The interesting balancing factor is that everything that the wing diver does, except for just walking very, very slowly on the ground, consumes energy. So it's mostly about balancing. And yes, she has two different skins. So you can use the civilian skin, which I prefer, and the regular one, which is a little cheesecakey, if I may show the butt, this much butt. Which is why I prefer this kind of more retro-looking sci-fi one. This is good. And Rick, do you want to explain the aerator to the folks at home?
Yeah, so the aerator, you won't be able to see what I'm seeing, but you can take a look at Chris's there. But essentially, he summons in airstrikes. Is his main deal. He can drop like stationary weapons, either bombs or turrets.
Yes, like Z-Gun.
Yes, Z-Gun.
He drops stationary weapons.
Z-Gun.
I hate to see the paperwork on that.
But his main deal is that he drops bombs on or on the bugs. They have different classes of what you can use. You've got your artillery strikes, you've got your gunship strikes, you've got your bombers and your missiles. So the Spitefall is from a satellite attack, laser attacks.
And in terms of vehicles, the Air Raider also can call in much more advanced weaponry, such as bigger powered endoskeletons, exoskeletons, more ground vehicles, such as like the kind of rocket launchers, can call in tanks. These require drivers, but as mentioned, the Ranger or Air Raider themselves can drive them. There's also the Depth Crawler. You're not going to probably end up using the Depth Crawler during this run, I suspect, right?
No, but it's essentially a spider tank for underground.
Yeah.
Missions. We will not be showing up, but there are a few underground missions.
Okay. And then what about the Fencer here?
So the Fencer is a very odd class. Essentially, he gets 4 weapons, or I guess weapons slots, plus like support equipment. So you have melee weapons, hammers and axes, and all sorts of other crazy stuff.
He's kind of the heavy tank type of character.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yep. And then he's got these like piercing weapons that are again kind of melee, but they have like a short range that they can go out to. Usually very powerful. You have these shields that you can equip that have various attributes to each of them. Your kind of main go-tos though are your auto cannons, and then you finally have your missile launchers, which like before you need it to assist with.
Yeah, right. Essentially, guidance. Yeah, they're lock-ons, and usually if the radius is good when it hits, the blast radius, that they're good crowd control. Depending on the speed of the weapon itself, actually can sometimes be a bit of a factor. But yeah. Yeah,
and that's kind of the cool thing about this game is that all of these weapons, they look and function. Well, look, I guess in some ways, some of them are the same, but they function very differently, even across the same type of weapon. Some are straight up upgrades, especially when it comes to Ranger class, who's a little more standard.
Mm-hmm.
But the weapons themselves, you have to factor in not just the damage, but like how long it takes to reload, if it can reload. Some don't, or some are like one-shot uses, which you probably don't want to use. But
yeah. Again, that's learning the hard way. Learn the hard way.
Yes. So it's really about just trying them out, seeing what they do. If it doesn't function like you want it to, or like sue for what you do, then you just exit and find something else.
Anyway, so I think we said we were going to be doing 3, or are we moving up mission wise?
Let's go ahead and 3 is fairly quick.
Yeah.
We could just do that real quick. Do you have that list of the mission?
Yeah, I'm gonna cue that up in a second. We did actually plan some of this, I swear, and I'll also cut some of this stuff out if necessary. Yeah, because that's right. After 2, we're supposed to jump to 14. Let's go ahead and do mission 3 just to kind of finish off this episode, and then we'll go on to mission 14 and then 16 after that.
Sounds good.
All right.
And remember to switch that back over to hard rather than...
Right. Thank you.
We're coming! Yeah, look at the sky! Something is falling! Retreat! Find cover!
So when it comes to EDF5, one of the things that they really emphasize in this is these pylons, which essentially spawn enemies for you to deal with.
They appear around the pylon! The monsters are increasing in number!
And so a lot of your time is basically dealing with these things.
Attack the monsters!
Yes, they will continually spawn enemies until they are destroyed.
Yep.
Which is great for grinding, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic for grinding.
The pylon came from the sky! That means the monsters also came from the sky! Awesome!
That is some bad logic.
Attacking Attack the arm! Easy for you to say. Over here! I'm over here! We're hitting the medicinal supply!
As you can see on my screen, the plasma fall is nice for doing kind of long range. Drop a little plasma bomb on everybody. Why not?
It'll become a monster nation.
Confirm the shooting range!
Oh no. Oh yeah, we have more sticks. Oh, I have an important news update.
This is a follow-up report on the UFOs. A monster has appeared in the same area where a UFO was previously sighted. It is said to be 10 meters long, extremely aggressive, and will most likely attack humans. Stay tuned for more updates.
God, it's Godzilla Jr.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh baby.
Attack the upper part of the pylon and destroy it.
All right, I'm gonna go fly in and see if I can take care of this.
Yeah, I'm firing them away. Get it?
I'm working on it. Man, they're really trying to get those little ant goop balls at me. Yeah, your basic enemy and what you're going to be fighting for a lot of the... I think a lot of this one's early game is these ants. But one of the cool things about EDF5, and one reason I think we really wanted to show this one off, is that there are a lot of monsters in this game, and you know, there's a couple of fun surprises we'll be getting to at some point in the future, and including ones that apparently I hear they look like humans.
If the pylon falls into the city,
I've heard that as well.
not only casualties, the whole city will be gone. What is going on? What in the world are we fighting against? This is more than an act of terrorism. Does that mean we're at war with some country?
Yes, it does.
This is the world at war.
Yeah, pretty much. Got it there.
Well, found the American in the cast.
Well, my friend in Europe just told me that Marseille is being attacked by thousands of monsters.
Oh, sorry. I realized I should be over there backing you up.
Not the only ones being attacked.
No, you're good. I got it.
Defeated it! Now attack the arms! Impossible!
It seems that monsters have appeared in Osaka too.
I forgot how this...
Japan and giant monsters? Are they crazy?
That never happens there.
So keep it cool and don't start going around spreading rumors.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, don't spread rumors.
On top of it.
Good job.
Watch out! I want to know where the pylon is coming from.
It seems
Well,
that it was
too
dropped
bad.
from a giant flying saucer.
Oh,
We
that's
don't know
out.
any more details other than that.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have an answer to that question.
Saucer.
Take down all of the monsters.
Boom.
Spare no one.
All wiped out.
Shouldn't have another wave or two.
There's too many of them.
No, that's it.
Abandon the base.
Oh, that's right.
This happened.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we gotta bail.
Come with me. I'll take you to somewhere safe.
There's just a few of them.
Yay, heroic music, even though we've clearly got overrun. Cool. And so that's kind of our sort of our primer starter for EDF 5. And as we sort through all the crap we just unlocked, we'll be starting to prep for our next episode. But hopefully you'll be back for more soon.